Welcome to the eduCLaaS podcast, where we explore the journeys of students across Asia as they transition to high-paying careers in both tech and the digital fields. I'm your host, Patrick, and together we'll dive into the innovative learning pedagogies of eduCLaaS that equips our students with the skills and knowledge they need to thrive in the digital economy. Each episode will bring you inspiring stories, expert insights, and practical advice from industry leaders, educators, and successful alumni. Whether you're a student looking to break into the tech world, a professional seeking a career change, or simply passionate about digital transformation, this podcast is for you. Join us as we embark on this exciting journey of learning, growth, and career success. And let's unlock your potential and pave the way to a brighter future in the tech and digital world. Today, we have a remarkable student joining us. Our guest today is John Michael Anico, a dedicated learner at eduCLaaS who has shown incredible passion and enthusiasm for digital marketing. JM is currently pursuing digital business and has a keen interest in digital marketing. So beyond academics, JM enjoys online games, taking walks, and going on trips. So I'm really excited to hear more about JM and his journey, his passions, and interests. So without further ado, let's welcome JM to the eduCLaaS podcast. JM, how are you doing today?
Thank you for having me, Patrick. Slightly nervous. To start off, I was actually a student at University of Cebu since elementary until senior high school. I was quite confused on what career or what job I want in the future and what program I would like to have in college. Initially, I wanted to be in the medical field. I actually took STEM also to be aligned to that. But the opportunity came on grade 12, and when we were about to graduate high school, we learned a lot in the seminars about eduCLaaS and what it had to offer. I took a leap of faith, transferring from what I wanted to do into what was more practical. Before eduCLaaS, it was like the traditional learning. So we went to school, mostly following the curriculum of the Philippines. During the pandemic, it actually transitioned into online. Traditional learning that we had transformed into a fully online. When eduCLaaS came, the transition from my senior high school learning, which was online, and into eduCLaaS, it was actually quite easy since we were used to being on our laptops on the time. Comparing the degree I wanted in medical technology to what eduCLaaS had to offer, quite easy to decide since eduCLaaS had more to offer for my future. The paid apprenticeship, the work immersions. When we graduate in college, since it's a 4-year course, we had 3 years of experience. It was quite enticing for me.
I totally agree because usually when you graduate from a traditional college, you may have some experience, maybe 1 year, but not to the extent of having like a 3-year experience with a real world experience, implementation, so on and so forth. I think enticing is a good word to describe it, right?
What changed my mind when it comes to the program that I wanted before, it didn't actually pay quite well in the Philippines compared to like working internationals. So I wanted to explore and work abroad. Personally, since we're in a company on our second year and on our first year, we actually had classmates or batchmates that are international. Made me realize that we aren't the only ones in the world. Discover actually new cultures, new connections around the globe. For the professional side, made me more skilled in the field of digital business. And it made me more practical or sophisticated in what I do. If I have something to do, I want to do it on time. I want it to be done well. One skill did a significant impact on me and will actually training on HubSpot and Ads Manager, since I think it will really be significant whatever company I'll be at. Confusing at first since we did not have much experience, but as time passed by, so we actually learned a lot. So with the help of our mentors, when we were still learning, and until now with our supervisors, our managers.
Okay, let's talk about the HubSpot integration, because not all courses that are being offered in the market right now actually offer CRM integration and automation. And this is like one of the strongest point of eduCLaaS's programs, not just the work study degree, bachelor degree programs, but also the lifelong learning programs. Because you're not just learning digital marketing, you're also learning the skills, like the top skills that top digital marketers use on a real world implementation like CRM, right? I mean, not everyone can do HubSpot, right? But as a student in eduCLaaS, you can be proud to say that I know HubSpot, I do CRM automation, and I'm just on my second year, right? And then what are the potentials? Like once you finish this degree, I mean, companies all around the world would be dying to literally just hire you because of those.
With regards to the support of the mentors, you can actually see when we were still in our first year boot camp, when you wanted like a one-on-one call with them, they were actually available when you wanted to chat. And when you reach your like second year, like me, you still had that like guidance from your mentors, since they are actually aware that with the help of your mentors you gain more knowledge and you grow as an individual. Since in the Philippines the course is quite new, so when I actually say that my course is about digital business, so they will be like they didn't know that. We took the sort of like the exam for eduCLaaS, so we could like be apprentices for eduCLaaS. I guess 5 or 6 of us from our university was accepted. Yeah, we actually like celebrated, since we were in one company together. And yeah, it was an experience that I think actually shaped not just our bond with each other, but also us transforming into professionals. I guess since there are like 2 more years until we graduate, so for me personally, I want to gain more skills, I want to gain more experiences, whatever or wherever life takes me in the digital marketing world, I'll just have to take the challenge. When you get to your second year, so you're actually very immersed on what digital business is all about. So we gain knowledge while we work. With that, it's actually very useful that we have experience before we graduate. Personally, I believe that, I guess, take the leap. So don't be afraid to try something new, try something different. If you had a chance to like transform yourself, transform your life, and just take it. So don't be afraid to at least try.
Okay, there you go. That's JM for us, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning into the eduCLaaS podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and maybe share this podcast with your friends and colleagues. Together, we can bridge the skills gap. And until next time, keep learning and keep growing.